Hey y'all, I just had another little subject, and I can't remember if I talked about this a little bit in another video, but you know, people often ask when they're going to live the van life or the RV life, they always want to know, where can I park? Well, I just want to tell y'all that over by my favorite Starbucks and the McDonald's, which I frequent too much, but lately I have seen an increase in specifically really small, older Class A's, not very many of those, and also lots of little Class C's. Now, that's not, I don't think it's as nice as the Walmart that I used to stay in a lot, but these people are there all the time. Now, they move a little bit. There's one person in particular, and he parks in there all the time. He moves his space around the parking lot, and now I would say there are 4, maybe 5 that I see all the time. And you know what? I just commend our law enforcement for not hassling these people. These are older Class C's. Oh, I can't go in there. It's gated. They're older Class C's. But none of them have their dashboards full of crap and garbage. They don't. They don't have raggedy window coverings. They're not new, they're not gorgeous, but they're not raggedy. Never ever. Oh my gosh, there's the cutest little Class A Winnebago. I mean, it's old, y'all. And here's another Coachman Class A. I just want to commend them for not bothering and hassling these people that are struggling to survive. Now, I don't want to hear from you hateful people that are saying, well, if they'd have worked longer in their life and not been lazy, they wouldn't have to live in an RV. Shut it. Now, if I was an ugly person, I would wish on you that you would lose everything you have and you would have to struggle. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not an ugly person. I try not to be. Well, sometimes I am. But y'all, I am so thankful that Oceanside has, I'm going to pull over here, that Oceanside is fairly RV tolerant. Now, if I didn't have the little blue cottage, I would love to have a little Class C. And the ones that I'm seeing, they're so old that they are little. They were built before the big Class C's. But I'm proud of our city. You know what? These folks, you never see trash. You never hear noise. And I'm down around there, quite frequently putting on the feed bag. And now, yesterday was the first time that I saw this one gentleman. I didn't see him, but he had his little side door open. Now, I couldn't see way into his little home, and I wasn't trying to, but what was visible was neat. And to the far away that I saw, it looked clean. I wouldn't mind living in a little Class C, y'all. That'd be the Taj Mahal compared to this minivan, and even to Tank. We need to be more accepting. Now, do I think people that are being filthy and noisy need to be taken to task on that? I certainly do. I don't care if you have a house in a neighborhood, you live in a trailer park, or you live on wheels. You should not be able to negatively affect your neighbors. We should live in peace and harmony, no matter what we live in. So, I wish... Dang, why am I so emotional? Oh my gosh, y'all. I would like to go into the police department and just thank them. I wish newspapers were more widely read now, but they're not. Because I would put a personal ad in there directed at our police department and our city officials, whoever they are. I don't even know. But it's good to know that if I ever ended up living on wheels again, that I could depend on my city to respect my lifestyle, whether it's by choice or whether it is not by choice. These folks in these rigs, they keep them clean. Maybe they go through the car wash once in a while. Even if you rinse your vehicle off and keep your windows clean. Now, I know for a fact because I used to always keep Tank clean. If I couldn't afford a full-on car wash, I would just go through and rinse him. And I always made sure that his windows were clean. Even if you're living in a house, and that's one of the first things that a good real estate agent will tell you when you put your house on the market. Curb appeal it's essential. And one of the things that is most noticeable besides a weedy, nasty yard is the windows. Now, I've had clients before, and I've had to tell them that. You got to clean this yard up. You got to paint your front door. And for goodness sakes, wash your windows and your screens. Or take the screens off, put them in the garage. Those are just basic things that help you when you live on wheels to not be bothered and harassed. Y'all know that there was only one time when I had a policeman knock on my door. One time. And it was because somebody in the neighborhood must have been a little concerned. Now, keep in mind, I had lived on that street for over a year. I lived right there in Tank for over a year. But somebody got a little bug. And the policeman, I always love it when you see somebody that has a big old dog and a little dog. And there's a man coming by here, and he has a Doberman Pinscher. Oh, and he's got this little dog, and he just jerked that little dog so hard. And he doesn't have a halter on, just a collar. Let's see if I can show y'all these puppies. I don't know if y'all can see them or not, but I tell you what, I'd like to pull that man's collar. Ugh, that makes me so mad, y'all. Just jerked him. That dog should have bit him. But anyway, I forget exactly what I was saying, but you get my drift. Any one of us could end up living on wheels, and we would be lucky to have wheels to live in. I was so thankful I had my car. I was so thankful. And I was definitely thankful I had my Tank. Oh my gosh, he was awesome. I've said this before, if he'd have just had a shower, I'd still be living in him. But I just wish that people could be more understanding and more tolerant. What's wrong with our society? Now, I get you don't want some nasty, run-down vehicle with trash all over. They're being loud. They're partying. I get that. I don't want that in my neighborhood either. But leave the people that are just trying to survive and they're being respectful, just leave them alone. Help them to make their lives tolerable. Just like I feel like that if you see a homeless person, can't you just smile at them? What does it cost you? They say it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. And I agree with that. We ran into this gentleman several days ago when Gary and Lizzie were still here. We went to lunch. Y'all know I don't like dirt, but that never stops me from hugging a homeless person. It never stops me. They need human contact. Y'all, I gotta go. You know how this stuff affects me. I'm going to get it under control. I'm going home to meet a painter, so you know I don't need to be bawling. So I love y'all. Do something fun today. Smile at somebody. Say hello. Wave. It doesn't cost us anything. And you never know how much that person may need your smile. Bye, y'all.